If you've been paying attention to the internet at all for the past year, and especially the last few months, you've heard of Poll and their never-ending quest to troll the left with intelligence, humor, and facts over feelings. They're called weaponized autism, defined as Urban Dictionary as the focused application of computer tech savvy and social awkwardness in the cyber pursuit of justice, payback, or even serving the public interest. Real-world results originating in social media, online forums, and other web locales, okay? They chased Shia LaBeouf around the world, stealing his anti-Trump flag wherever he flew it. They even helped call in an airstrike on Al-Qaeda in Syria by identifying a training camp based on Google Maps. But now, Poll has turned their energies into fighting back in the real world and using their hard-honed skills and abilities into a powerful force against the scourge of Antifa and would-be domestic terrorists in the streets. So after the third Battle of Berkeley, the intrepid internet trolls at Poll zeroed in on an Antifa attacker who was seen in numerous videos attacking free speech activists with the deadly weapon of his choice, a metal U-shaped bike lock. Within hours, Poll was on the case, piecing together clues from the attacker's clothing, backpack, glasses, the bridge of his nose, and comparing to others literally by going through video after video, frame by frame, figuring out who it just might be. They have basically went so far as to create their own facial recognition system, powered by the mobilization of hundreds of sets of eyes, sharing the work like a collective hive mind intelligence agency. And they very quickly matched him with an unmasked individual seen in other Antifa videos and left-wing marches in the San Francisco Bay Area. Now, the big break came when one Poll user recognized this guy's face from a Twitter account he had seen following Antifa and other left-wingers in Berkeley, Eric Clanton. He has, of course, since now deleted his entire Twitter. So Eric Clanton is an assistant professor at Diablo Valley College in Berkeley. At this time, the college has altered his web listing to state he's not currently teaching there, but he is reportedly scheduled to teach this summer. The Berkeley Police Department is in contact with the college as well. One victim of Clanton, Sean Stiles, self-identified himself via Facebook and reported that he will be pressing charges. So what is Poll anyway? How are they doing all this? And why are they doing all this? And why are they always right? The name stands for Politically Incorrect, abbreviated as Poll. And it's a message board. It's dedicated to current events and political discussion on the website 4chan. It's actually one of the most popular boards on the internet dedicated to politics, and it's gained a reputation as a hotbed for activism against the left. They have an anything goes attitude. The message board, as the rest of 4chan, is anonymous, and new threads are created by anyone interested in starting a conversation about political discussion that falls into that lane. And they've gained a reputation of being an anything goes, any topic is fair game for open discussion, comment, ridicule. They've become a bastion of free speech amongst the internet, where censorship and suspension are becoming more and more rampant, like on YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, and as we've seen, on all things Google. So I reached out to a few contributors to Poll to ask them, why do you do what you do? Why spend all this time fighting to stop groups like Antifa and others? And here's what they said.
In order to understand why Poll does what it does, you have to first understand what Poll is not. Poll is not a place where you have a username, profile picture, or post history. Rather, Poll is a place where you can come and be free to post what you want and say what you want without fear of what you're saying following you to the next day or into your personal life. This is why the investigations that are done on Poll can be so effective, because people are free to come and really get into the investigation without fear of this affecting their personal life.
I think it's a lot of pent-up male energy, where these guys were told growing up to stop fidgeting or punished for regular male behavior, never mind actually being competitive or combative. Probably for a similar reason why a lot of young men are into video games these days. It's a form of simulated combat, I guess, except the repercussions leak into the real world in the cases with Pol.
Fighting for justice. Standing up for what's right. Speaking truth to power. Isn't that what the mainstream media says it's supposed to do? Well, at one point they may have, but that time is long gone, and now it's up to outlets like Pol and us at Rebel Media and many others to take up this fight to provide real journalism and truth. Now, predictably, at this time, Berkeley Antifa are freaking out now that Pol is after them, telling members to shut down their personal Facebooks and stop liking posts on leftist and anarchist pages so they can't be identified after they've committed crimes like Eric Clanton and others have in these riots. Stay tuned for more updates in the fight to stop Antifa. Jack Posobiec, your Washington Bureau Chief, Rebel Media. To keep up with the story, make sure to hit like and subscribe to The Rebel.